Hey, everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here at Helm's Deep in a middle of a battle, really. We're going to be completing Helm's Dike in the epic battles situation today. And before we get into that, we're just going to quickly have a look at our Hobbit gift of the day, which is going to be hopefully something good. Please, rejuvenation potion can be useful, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Basically, last episode we did a few things around here, and we are now on chapter 4, which is actually the first chapter of book 13 that goes towards that deed we got. I can't for the life of me find the deed, but maybe this will help and put it back on the deeding thing, or at least we can find out maybe what it's called. But there is a deed which we have to complete, like chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 7, and chapter 9, I think it is, of book 13, 4 being the first one. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and we're going to just, because it's epic battle. I've never done Helm's Dike before, just like to point that out, but I have done epic battles before, mainly retaking Peliglir, probably saying that wrong, and I know they take a little while, so completely wrong thing there, but this will probably take a while, so we're mainly going to have this as just this part of the episode. We're going to have just one episode on this thing. What I normally do is retaking Peliglir. I'm adding an extra L in. But as you can see, I've not done any on this character at all, and I've got no melds, accommodations or anything like that. Merits, I think they're called. So we're going to go towards that. We're going to do a 1/2. We're going to go in and we're going to complete this. And see how long it takes, I guess. Severus busy. Would you like to be added to the encounter queue? No, I just want to... But we have some points to spend, apparently. I'm going to put these into low contribution. I still don't know how promotion points work, like how they scale or anything, but... There we are. Right, maybe it accidentally put us into 6, maybe? Anyway. Okay, so we have a few things here. Whoa, that is a lot of enemies out on the offset there. So we got objectives. It's not simply a one or loss. There is a value in preventing collateral damage and sometimes in inflicting it. Basically, it's just saying, depending on how well you do at stuff, that you get different merits. So we have a few things set up. I want to set up... Oh, we need engineer ranks for that. And to get that, we need to go Shift B. And for example, we have not yet got engineer rank 1. We need 16 more points in the engineer branch. We do have this commander, though, which we can right-click on and we can do this. But we need to go talk to Gamling quickly. I do not know where he is. There's also some banners. I think you have to be a commander to use those banners. Maybe not. Let's go find Gamling wherever he is. Possibly over this side. There he is. Yeah, this is that rope that I was on about. So I must have been here at least once before, but I can't remember actually doing it. I just remember there being a rope there. Right, take them to inspect the line. So Gamling must survive, we must survive. At least this is a defense one compared to a attack one, so we can... Well, I was going to say we can kind of take our time, but we can't really. Anyway, it's a different sort of way of doing it. So, you've returned to me just in time, the battle is about to begin. I feel like there was much bloodshed before the night is through. Also, I'd like to point out we are boosted to level 100 on this situation, so let them come. The enemy is massing and preparing its assault. Ready your defenses. So, we can't put up anything like this. We currently just have to wait. I want to see if my stuff is scaled. Yeah, stuff scales, which is nice. They're marching on the eastern end, so this side. So we need to pay attention to what he's saying, because that is kind of how this works. You can see we're on bronze at the moment, so we're basically guaranteed to get bronze no matter what. Okay, so we can repair those. We're going to click on the commander because that's the main thing. Are they all the way over here possibly then? Or is it just generally the 2 areas they're in? I think they're just going between the 2 areas. Not entirely sure. Again, I don't really know this area properly. I mean, they're coming over here. They're taking a while. This is where we would use like a catapult or something like that to do it. Obviously, it would be best to have 2 people, because you can have one here, one on the other situation, but we're only 1 person for the moment. So, yeah. And I don't know how many people really play Helm's Dike too often. So, might be a lot, might be barely any. I don't think we can actually click on these guys. These guys kind of aren't really enemies. Whoa, what is that? I am dead. I'm so dead. If I did not go any... That, I did not expect that to happen. Yeah, stuff like this, I think we just need to stop it being on fire. And we need to wait for our health to regen. And now there's enemies coming this way. So we just need to take these guys out. Hopefully they shouldn't be too difficult. We've got quite a lot of helpers with us. Which is why I think this is kind of the, I guess the starter kind of one kind of introduces you to it. Even though you can actually start epic battles from level 10, you know, doing them properly. As soon as you get to level 10, you get 5 LOTRO points, and you get the ability to do this, so it's kind of nice, but I don't think the gear possibly scales even correctly as correctly as you would hope. Now the issue with this is there is a chance that, well, I say there's a chance, there's a definite chance, as in it probably is happening, that on the other side they are currently being attacked also, which means we kind of have to, once these guys kind of are worn down a little bit, we need to kind of run over here, see how this lot are doing. You know, you can see there's a few archers and soldiers are doing a good job, but we need to get rid of this commander. There's 2 of them in this situation. So we got 2 commanders luckily. We're going to actually use them to increase the damage on these soldiers, which we can use every so often. This has a cooldown of, well, 1.5 minutes for us and a minute for him. But I think you can eventually change that. And yeah, you can only use it on... Yeah, so our cooldown's 1 minute 30, but obviously their individual cooldown is 1 minute. So even though we haven't used his damage buff, we can't use it until our cooldown is done. We can also use this chance to like repair these, and I think I talked about this in the last episode, where you can be, you know, repairing something, for example, and putting its obviously health up, but you can also be attacking at the same time. So it's a good way of, you know, multitasking and being useful during that time. Especially because the barricades, I think barricades go towards your merit. They might not in this one, but I know like supplies and stuff like that do go towards your merit, or you lose potential merit if you don't save them. Right, let's pop back to the other one. Got to share between them, because otherwise this sort of thing happens. Okay, and then you can see we've got a secondary thing, which I think we should be fine to go to. Where we need to go defend some horses. I don't know how to get there though. We can probably just fall off, or just come down this way. So, there's enemies here, we need to defend them. Or defend the steeds from them. Right, so we've got to survive 6 waves of this, and hope that the main guys survive. Halfway there, seemingly at least a bronze. I think silver is probably what we'll get to. We're all focusing on this one mainly, so that's probably going to have some issues. Yeah, it's nearly dead. So we might have to send that one to flee so that it doesn't die. And I'll rapid fire quickly just to speed everything up. And this is obviously where it'd be nice to have, again, more people, because yes, it scales massively, but you could have someone still defending the main objective and someone doing the secondary. Good thing out is we will get some items out of this that scale to our level and are generally pretty good. Either that or just get stars of merit. Right, one seems to have run away. So it's a bit of a hassle. So we're not going to get like platinum. But again, I think silver's probably what I'm thinking we're most likely going to get. Maybe gold. Like we've got silver already. Maybe gold. Since this is, I think, the last attack. But yeah, if this is the last one, definitely don't think it's gold. Yeah, they've now driven off 3 of them.
The enemy has been driven off, and the horses are secure.
So that's going to be a deep bestowed, some promotion points. So we, yeah, apparently just gained 1 promotion point, which is nice. And yeah, 1 point towards a bronze roll, 5 points to achieving this medal for the first time. We got a quartermaster award, which is going to give us an item. 173 marks and 49 medallions, which, you know, marks and medallions are always nice. And it's a relatively easy way of getting them if you kind of know what you're doing. So what we're going to have to do is just get these deeds off. So we've got to gain 100 for one deed, 200 for the other, and I'm going the wrong way. So let's not do that. We're 50% apparently on this one. I don't know if that's 50% towards the entire battle. I think it is. I might be wrong. It might be towards the just this objective. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get particularly high on this for our very first time. And nor am I really expecting myself to get like platinum. Is there more enemies? As long as Gamling survives and we get through this relatively unscathed, I'm happy. Right, let's test the other one, see what's up. And obviously, the more you play, the more promotion points you get, and the more promotion points you get /buy, the more like skills you can obtain and the easier it becomes. So for example, I can't currently put up any, like I can't upgrade this thing. What would it be? Upgrade damage, I guess. Yeah, because I'm not an engineer rank 5. Or I can't put up any catapults or ballistas or anything like that because I'm not an engineer rank 1 or rank 3 as of yet. And same with the commanders, you know, higher the level than those guys, the more available things I'll have. So, you know, it takes a little time. You can't get platinum first time. Alright, let's go back to this one. Still at 50%. Generally just a lot of enemies. I wish we kind of got XP from this. That'd be quite nice. Be a nice way to level up. Though I think we do get experience for... I might not be able to find it because it's so far back. You do get experience, yeah, for these quests. And we'll get some experience for Helm's Dike itself as a quest as well. Also, if we ever do any of these again, which I'm sure we'll eventually get to, like retaking Pelargir and something like that, we'll hopefully have more trait points. Whoa, I clicked out of the game. We'll hopefully have more trait points that we can then put towards more skills and such. So that will just make us better. Because it does scale to 100, so even as we surpass 100, our stuff is going to get scaled down to 100, which can be a little bit of a pain. But yeah, it seems to get to 100. I mean, we're only actually 98, so we're only scaling up 2 levels. Emma's voice calls out, they are thinning. We will soon have a break. Make best of it. So I'm going to just quickly... These commanders really aren't doing anything, so I don't know if I want to heal these guys. I'll heal you first. I don't know if they heal out of combat already themselves. That's the only thing. You literally have had no work to do. Gamling calls out they're marching on the western end. So yeah, now we're at 66.7. We've upgraded or updated a little bit. So we basically need to move from this area, go over the other bridge, or the only bridge, and head over there. Because they're starting to attack, as you can see. I think are they ours or are they enemies? No. Yeah, so we definitely can't put up any of those. The barricades are actually what level 1 is, so wouldn't have even been the best, you know, thing for us to do. So we've got this area and this area, it seems. I don't think we've got any further, since we've already had a look at this place before. This area up here exists, but I don't think there's a way of getting up here without this area down here. So for now, it will just be a case of defending, because we have no... Oh, we do have a small ballista, technically. I could load that up. Like, aim it a little bit. And then you gotta crank it, that's the only thing. Right, that should be fine. And we want to crank it and fire. See, that's good. And then hopefully we should just be able to fire that again. And just like aim down a little bit. Oh no, there's soldiers defeating warriors. Oh, sorry, commanders defeating warriors. Not what we want. So there's a commander over here that, or in the other place, that has been killing someone. Where is this? Or is it? Oh, maybe. Oh, that's no, that's okay. That's all our stuff. I thought it was like an enemy commander, not our guys. I think our guys are fine. Because yeah, it would say killed the soldier, otherwise. So if I load a bolt still and crank it. And maybe aim up. This is why eventually you'll get like better aiming or better adjusting on aim. There we are, I defeated 2 archers. I guess I could just crank it again. Oh, and you can't move while doing it, so don't do that. It's stupid. And that one didn't do anything because it's just the same place we shot before, which makes sense. But they wouldn't run back to where the bolt just went to. You can increase your damage, which means then I can go to the other group. Help these guys out a little bit. Target these guys on health. They seem alright. I won't worry about getting them healed up for the moment. Right, still not updated on the things, so we're still at 66.7. We do have a little while to go still. Don't know if they'll maybe attack through the middle, because that rope is there, which means it will push us down to the main area. What do we want? Increase armor. Sure.
Stand fast and hold your ground.
And that guy just basically, a second ago, completely destroyed by arrows. Actually a little bit insane how many arrows just went through and attacked him. Right. How many more? We've currently got 0 soldiers defeated, 0 commanders defeated, and 0 banners defeated, which is good. That means everybody's still alive. Which is nice, because that's those red ones.
Dunlendings are trying to set flame to our
Oh,
tower.
we've got something new. Right, we're going to go do that. We might fail this one, to be fair. Like, depends on how much damage is a failure. Dunlending are trying to get here, basically. I don't know where they're coming from. They could be coming from up these here, or just coming through this area, or coming over here. I'm not sure. There's a trap there just in case. Was it that or scrap it? No, there's a Dunlending scout. I'll pick you out with a priority. Goblin saboteur can also go. No. There's also a Dunlending scout. You can go as well, please. I'm going to rapid fire this just because it's getting a bit over the top. And we can't have this happen. No. No. The saboteurs probably are going to have bombs, so we don't want that because, yeah, they have some sort of explosive. Scrappers are probably not as bad as saboteurs, and scouts are just a bit of a pain. 10%, that is not good. Guys, can I have a bit of help, please? Soldier, what are you doing? Increase your damage. Or not. Come on. Help me out here. As I said, we might not get the greatest success here. Right, I'm going to increase your damage. Because we need that badly. I mean, we're nearly hitting gold, so we might get gold on this.
The tower and the scouts
It didn't look like we did, but that's fine. Oh, actually, awarded medal receiving reward points for completing guarding the watchtower with a gold medal. So we did get a gold medal in that. That's good. Received 1 point towards a bronze medal, plus 5 points towards achieving the medal for the first time. 1 point towards silver, plus 5 bonus points. 1 point for getting gold, and we earned 3 promotion points as well, which is pretty damn nice. And we are nearly, we're at 66.7. We're nearly at silver. I think we'll probably get silver. I'm hoping for at least silver, because I mean, we did alright. We're doing alright for our first time. Especially as we are scaled up, but technically, yeah, they're coming from the center as I thought. Technically, we are under-leveled. Even though we're scaled up, technically, I don't think the scaling works all that well. So, there's some Rohirrim out here. Commander with not that many men. I think we should go back up. Where's this rope? So they're supposedly coming from the center, which means here and here. So it's instead of just west. That is not what I meant to do. So instead of west and east, it's more west and east. Just from the first of the two groups. Which is fine, because we've got a bunch of commanders here. We've got a bunch of commanders there. I think I should probably go... Oh, I have to build this ballista, that's the issue. Should have done that at the beginning. But I think you get more merit for building as well. So, might be worth it. I wonder if we can put any towards aim contribution. Okay, at least we got some points into aim contribution now. I think, though, it's going to take a bit too much time to actually do that, so it's probably best that we don't bother too much and just try and get more promotion points for later, and then have going the engineer route if we want to do that. Obviously, we can also go a second route and buy a third for mithril coins, but that way we can have really fast building, really fast aiming, really fast loading, really fast shooting, and such. Even though the shooting is just going to be the same speed. I don't think there's a way of increasing the speed of shooting. But nonetheless, basically it's just going to increase everything. Also, just, I think we get more... Basically, I think if you build stuff, you get more points for it, I think. From what I understand. So, it is a worthwhile thing to do. Alright, I'm going to go quickly check over here. Check how these guys are happening. You can heal.
We will stand to see the dawn!
Come on. But yeah, I think I'm talking about it earlier. Whilst we are level 98, our gear, I don't think scales properly. I think when you've got it, especially like Mordor gear sort of stuff, sort of level, I think we should be better then because it should scale down, but it hopefully should still be ridiculous stats because the increase in stats from 105 to 106 is such a big difference that I think even if it scales down, it's fine. But we won't have like 115 gear whilst doing some epic battle, like pretty like basic epic battle stuff. By that point, we'll have more promotion points, more trait points, and just generally better stuff. They're saying we'll soon have a break, make best of it. So yeah, we're at 83.3, getting close, or closer to the end at the very least. I think how it's working is on the east, west, center, and then we should be finished off that. But I think, assuming this works the same way as any of the other epic battles I've done, we will have an enemy, like a final large commander enemy come through as the final thing to defeat. At that point, we're just going to use rapid fire. We're going to use intent concentration. If we need to, we can use improved focus. You know, all our focus stuff, so we can just spam barrage whilst we still have the ability to spam barrage and get those increased damage. Alright, you guys can probably be fine over here. If anything, the west side I probably want to stay on the most because it's got that extra bit to be attacking. But I think it's best if I just go between the two. I think as well, if we do get one more, at least on retaking Peligir, you get the like two sort of defendy ones like we just had side quests. So we've had the horsey and the tower, and then you get like a boss enemy come, and then you have the final boss. So you don't have to, well, the boss enemy, the thing you have to do with that is you have a certain time limit. Now, my worry for that is the fact that I'm probably going to be on the wrong side. So it's going to be like, I'm going to be over here, it's going to be on the other one. Which I just hope doesn't happen, but if it does, it's fine. We've got 2 of these already, and they're going to give us some pretty alright gear. Now, if we wanted to, we could wait till like level 100 and unlock them then, because they do the level isn't when you get it, it's the level of the item is when you unbox it. So we could, for example, have this, keep it in storage till 115, and then we'll have a bunch of stuff for level 115, if we wanted to. But I think currently, gear-wise, we can't see very well on a lot of these things, but we do need to upgrade some of them. So it mostly is jewelry from what I understand, so jewelry is something that we definitely, I think, need updating on. So, you know, it'll be good to see. I don't know if I can open it now and it will give me level 100 stuff or not. I hope not. I kind of hope so, but hope not at the same time. I hope so because then that's an easy way of getting level 100 stuff a little bit earlier. But also, I hope not because now I've got to level up twice.
The enemy is attempting to weaken the gate from behind. Prevent them from using their black powder.
Right. What's happening? They're attempting to attack from the back. Oh, we could have gotten to the stables a lot easier via that. And we could have gone back up a lot easier. So those guys will be fine for the moment. These guys... We've got barricades destroyed, gate defenders remaining, gate commander defending, remaining. And black powder kegs detonated at gate. So yeah, these are sappers. We want to take care of them if we can. As quickly as we can. They've got a lot of health though. Alright, I've got to disarm them before they go off. Takes 9 seconds to do so. So sappers, I think, are the primary ones we have to worry about because they actually have the stuff to detonate. Don't drop it, don't drop it. Right, gotta stop it detonating. There we are. I don't have... I was saying, I don't want to worry too much about it, but like... Obviously we need to, yeah, worry about the sappers mainly. But, there's the... Like, depending on what it is, it will take different, better stats to put into it. So, like, you know, aim, sort of, it won't show in these. I guess it might show on the barricade. Work units, yeah, that's it. And depending with certain things, you can decrease work units on certain things. Right, there's 3 sappers. I'm just going to go behind. And that's generally my plan. I'm actually going to... also rapid fire. Right, cool. Because I think by the time I need to use rapid fire again, we should be fine. And if so, I can use intent concentration. Oh. He's going to go after me, but we need to worry about the sappers mostly. I assume he does not have a black powder keg. Wait, are we on? Why does that look different to that? I guess because that's maybe the main battle. I was going to say, this isn't platinum. I'm pretty sure. Or it might be iron. No, that's silver. That's definitely silver. Right, and then this one. Come on. Ah, damn it. Extinguish. Guys, you could have helped. No, I need medium black powder cask. And then we need to set this one off a fire. I mean, we're on gold. It would have been better if it was... You know, those didn't go off. Again, more people would instantly make that obviously more, you know, better. Oh, damn it. Luckily, the small ones don't take as long. And again, it's just sappers we're worried about most. This guy luckily isn't dropping his, so that's good. We're going to not rapid fire, barbed arrow him so he takes longer to get here. Hopefully the other battle is fine. I assume there's one more wave. We've had a soldier defeated. That is not good. Right, I'm going to repair this whilst I can. Set down a trap. Repair what I can of it, obviously. This doesn't seem to be doing an amazing job. There we are. Alright, what else is coming? Or is it just taking a while to complete? Come on. Anything? No? It might just be a case of popping, but... No, there's no enemies around. Right, I'm gonna leave this and see if I can run forward and maybe see what's going on. Doesn't really look like anything. My trap even disappeared. I'm tempted to go back up here then. Just for the moment. I need to see what's going on. Yeah, we've got some like archers over here and they're having a little bit of difficulty. Gamling's not doing much attacking. I feel like that's a bit of an issue sometimes. It feels like there's a lack of AI help. Anything, guys? Anything? Nothing? Really? What is going on? I'll have a look again. I don't know if there's like an enemy that has sort of just lost its way, or what's going on. Because these barriers are secure, or barricades are secure. Nothing's happening. And right now my primary focus is on... Yeah, somehow we've only lost one soldier, yet they're still all terrible. You guys are supposed to be better than this. I mean, I get I've not been exactly helping, but still. We might even get platinum on this, if it finishes. That's my only worry, is if it actually finishes. Yeah, I've never seen something like that happen before. It might like force itself to auto-complete at the end of this section of the battle, or at the end of the battle in general. But other than that, I can't think. Like, yeah, they're not fighting anybody. So I actually don't know what's going on. You guys aren't even... Wait, did Gamling tell me something? I think Gamling probably told me something. And I just didn't hear. I know for a fact that's like... messed up, bugged or something. Guys, don't just stand there doing nothing. Be helpful. Please. This is as much your battle as mine. If anything, it's more your battle. Problem is, this is just gonna get so like filled that I can't actually see what I'm being trying to like told. Oh, we completed Helm's Dike. Good. Is that everybody killed then? I want this one to be finished. Come on. I didn't put this hard work into it for it to not complete. I want that extra stuff. That's why. What are you two doing here? I need to kill you guys before it auto sends me off, because it'll do that. It did that. Damn it. I literally found the problem. And yeah, so that kind of sucks. We didn't get given exactly what I wanted. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain. We got a few things though. We got a silver medal on that. I feel like we could, if we completed that other one, we would not only gotten another gold, but we could have probably got to gold. So that just, if anything, just really annoys me. I think that's really stupid, and I don't know why it's just happened. Spiritually, in my head, I am under the impression that I should have got gold there, or at least I should have got that extra thing. Either way, let's go complete this with Helm's Deep, or with Gamling. His name isn't Helm's Deep. So now we need to go talk to Gimli and Legolas on the Deeping Wall, but before we do that, we actually have a few things. First off is this earring, as you can see. It's a nice increase to what we have. However, I'm going to hold off for the moment just because it does give us vitality, but we lose that 434 max morale. I want to open these. See what we get. Stars of Merit. Stars of Merit. And on this, we actually got a pocket item. 186 agility, 155 vitality, 96 fate, and 861 finesse, which is good because in 2 levels we need to get rid of that stuff. So it'll be good. Well, we need to get rid of that pocket item because we can't use it anymore. So it'll be nice to have that. So I'm actually going to lock that. I'm not going to worry too much about this, but I will lock it quickly. So I think we have to go through here. I don't think, unlike skirmishes, I don't think there's any way of getting back into that after it's finished, which is a little bit annoying. I mean, it does make sense to me why that will be the case, because otherwise you could just go back and do the, you know, finish off. Actually, to be fair, you shouldn't have one of those things finish. You shouldn't have the quest finish before you yourself complete the thingy, the whatever it's called. The main epic battle shouldn't finish before, before you finished another sub-quest. So again, it's just weird that's how it's happening. But apparently these guys are still in here, so I need to go talk to them. So I guess up here, I just didn't see it on the map anywhere. Oh, I see why. But normally it'll point to that on the map. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I can get my not my war steed. My war steed's probably going to be a pain to actually try and do this on, so I think we need to go up this one. I think this one will do. See, it's telling me to go back there. What's it doing that for? Stupid. Can we go through this door? We can. Okay, now you let me go over here. That's fine. What am I doing? Over here then. So I need to go down the stairs. I can't just jump off apparently. Won't let me do that, which is unfortunate. That's probably why. That is not where we wanted to go. I guess maybe down one more level. And through here possibly then? Oh no, I've never actually been over here. Looks to be so. Talking to these two. Yeah, this is different from where they were. Legolas was at least last time. Where are all those shoremen we put up?
You fought at the Dike. That was well done.
Thank you.
It has begun. Now it is the time for battle.
And then let's finally finish off with Aragorn. We get some fused Riddermark relics as well, which is quite nice. Tier 9s are always good. So, book 5, or book 13, chapter 5, A Need for Words. So we're going to go talk to Aragorn and help him inspire the defenders. However, we're going to do that in the next episode because this is taking a little bit of time to do because it's an epic battle. I'm still a little bit annoyed about that final one not happening. I can't think of a reason why those enemies would just stay there and not actually travel. The only thing is maybe if they spawned whilst I was going up that rope, but that doesn't make sense to me because you're staying in the same area, so it's weird. Either way, I still think it should have worked. We should have got it, personally, I think. But nonetheless, we'll just have to do them some other time in the future, like later on. We'll eventually go and do more epic battles, maybe just on the side as a general thing, because it is a nice way of getting some gear, especially at later levels. So anyway though, thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode where we're off to inspire some defenders with Aragorn. Bye bye.